Hi guys! Welcome to my vlog. So today's video I will be showing to you how to use sewing machine and some troubleshoot of sewing machine. So without further ado, let's get started! So before we start, I will show you some parts of sewing machine that I'll be using on how to use sewing machine. So this one is spool pin. Second one is thread guide. The third one is pressure foot. And the last is upper tension. How to use sewing machine. The first step is find the power switch. Since I use the manual machine, all we need to do to function the machine is we need to put the rubber on the lower wheel. It may seem hard to put, but when you are expert, you can easily put the rubber on the lower wheel. So locating the rubber switch is the most important step. This is located in different places depending on the sewing machine you have, but it is normal on the right side of the machine. So after we put the rubber on the lower wheel, we need to prepare the thread, fabric, and the scissors because it is a basic need to sew using manual machine. So the next step is we need to put the thread on the spool pin and then thread the sewing machine. The spool of thread resides on the top of sewing machine but must be unwound and attached to the needle. So the steps on how to thread the sewing machine are: so you need to take the thread and pull it through the thread guide at the top and then down, and around the tape up level till you put the thread on the needle bar. So after we done putting the thread on the thread guide, we need to put the thread on the needle bar. So the next step is we need to pull up the upper tension and put the fabric below the pressure foot and needle bar. And then pull down the upper tension. So for the first few stitches, you need to hold the ends of the thread to keep them from retreating in the fabric. So to start sewing, we need to lower the pressure foot into the fabric. And then you need to pull the upper wheel or balance wheel counterclockwise. After you balance the upper wheel, the next step is you need to press the foot pedal while sewing a fabric, which this foot pedal is your speed control. So while sewing, you need to pull up the fabric and then cut the excess of thread. Some troubleshoot of sewing machine. Sometimes the thread suddenly remove when you start pressing the foot pedal. So the solution of this is you need to hold the end of the thread for us to guide while sewing. So the second problem is when you start sewing, then the foot pedal can't press and the upper wheel are so hard to screw. So you need to check the bobbin case if it's properly put on its area. So that was the end of my video. So thank you for watching and I hope you learned something. Bye everyone!